Hello again, everyone. Well, let's take a look at that signal I talked about in the last video. What was it called again? Oh, that's right. The Lorelei Signal. Here we go. On Stardate 5483.7, the Federation Starship Enterprise investigates a sector of space where starships have been disappearing every 27.346 years. A strange, compelling musical signal lures the Enterprise to a remote planet in the Tarian system, some 20 light-years distance. The music works on the men of the Enterprise, affecting their judgment and causing them to experience euphoric hallucinations. Ooh my. Captain Kirk, First Officer Spock, Chief Medical Officer Dr. McCoy, and Lieutenant Carver beam down to the source of the signals. Arriving on the planet's surface, they discover the inhabitants are a race of beautiful women who want to celebrate their arrival. They are given drink, which they discover is drugged as they begin to fall unconscious. Dun dun dun. When they awake, they find themselves in a weakened state brought about by rapid aging. Oh great, this whole thing again. They discover headbands locked around their foreheads which somehow transmit their life force to the bodies of the women, who are growing in strength. On board the Enterprise, Communications Officer Lieutenant Uhura talks to Nurse Chapel about the men's condition and comes to the conclusion that she must take command due to the irrational behavior of Chief Engineer Scott and the other men. Yay, girl power! Back at the planet, Kirk and his party manage to gather enough strength to escape to a spacious garden and hide inside a tall urn. Gee, I wonder if that urn is bigger on the inside, They discover that the pace of their loss of strength correlates with the proximity of the women. Rather than just wait to be found or die, they decide that Spock should go back alone and attempt to find a communicator and contact the ship, since he is not deteriorated as much with the others. Good thinking. Spock is able to complete his task and orders Uhura to come down with an all-female rescue party. Well, that seems very logical. Uhura beams down with Chapel and a female security force and quickly stun the now aggressive women with their phasers that compelled them to help rescue the men after being told the story of how the Taurian women came to be in their current situation. Yay, backstory. Back in the Enterprise, the aging process is stopped with the removal of the headbands, but they cannot find a treatment that will restore their original age until Spock comes up with the idea of using their original transport patterns from when they first beamed down. Very, very smart. Uhura returns to the planet and witnesses the Turian leader, Thela, destroying the device that had been luring starships, stating that Uhura should tell Kirk she kept her side of the bargain. Uhura informs him that a ship of women will return to bring them to a habitable world and that the women's bodies should return to normal in a few months. So, yeah. Looks like some very competent thinking with both the men and the women in this episode. Anyway, let's look at some casting notes here. In addition to her normal role as Nurse Chapel, Mildred Barrett supplies the voice of Thela, the head of the Turian women. Michelle Nichols supplies the voice of Security Officer Lieutenant Davison, in addition to that of Lieutenant Uhura, and James Doohan adds the voice of Lieutenant Carver to his usual role of Chief Engineer Scott. Doohan also sings part of an old Scottish folk song as the Enterprise is seen drifting by the planet, in a segment that lasts over half a minute. This is one of three times a woman commands the Enterprise, the other two being in The Cage by number 1 and Turnabout Intruder by one of Kirk's former lovers. So, yeah, a pretty smart episode and one that's very enjoyable. So, overall, I give The Lorelei Signal 4 warp cores out of 5. Well, join me tomorrow as we learn that where there's more trouble, with more tribbles, more troubles. Oh boy. Anyway, so, until tomorrow, live long and prosper, everybody.